Cancer, welcome to your mid-month reading for September. What's up? What's going on? In case you missed it, September 1st, I released an important message, and it was separate from the Sunday check-in. Basically, I announced that the channel, Sassy Scorpion Tarot, is going to be reduced to a part-time or partial retirement from YouTube. It's a good thing as it relates to my particular career goals. However, it will be check-in based going forward from September 15th. Okay, so from September 15th onward, we're going to be a part-time channel. And it's for good things, guys. I promise. If you'd like to check up on that message, it'll be linked off in the comments for you. All right. What's going on? Show me Cancer in September. Show me Cancer. Show me Cancer in September, please. What's up? Some of you, 10 of Cups. Oh, joy. Beautiful. Show me Cancer in September, please. Show me Cancer. What's going on? Show me Cancer. Once more. Six of Cups, the Sun, Death. Okay. It's going to be like that today, huh? All right. Two of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords. So it must be. All right. I understand. Knight of Wands, Strength, and Judgment. Good. That's the energy spike I want to see for you when you do things like this. And I mean that because, you know, with Cancer, honey, your pros are your cons, your pros. This is unavoidable. For all 12 signs, all cards, all energies, you know, for day and night, all that kind of thing. If you have a superpower, and you do, you have kryptonite. So it's really nice to see. I'm surprised I didn't see your power card, but we still get to clarify. It really does look like you are making a very empowered decision for yourself, one that is correct, and you're doing it of your own free will, accord, and standing on your own 2 feet doing so. So you've really consolidated yourself. Otherwise, I would not be saying this. Okay. Knight of Wands, Strength, Judgment. It's done. It's all but done. But I don't mean it's done as in it's bad. It's as in you know, and you choose it to be. Okay? That's the difference between being dragged into the arena and walking in with your head up. Okay? You are prepared for this. Whatever this is, you're prepared for it. Okay? And you're claiming it. Six of Cups, the Sun, Death. That's a hard day. I know. It's a hard day. There's someone here. It could be soulbound, yeah. Someone you've known a long time, bare minimum if nothing else. You're saying it no longer provides sunshine, warmth, generosity, or a sense of welcome. So the Sun is very welcoming in nature. Okay. That means all who stand under it benefit. Blessed by the Sun, so on and so forth. You've heard all the expressions. To be happy, simply, in a connection. Death. It seems that this is no longer the case. We no longer find joy in a connection. Two of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords. The fact of the matter is, you are comfortable in this decision of standing on your own. This is very independent on my own energy. Okay. I'm doing this for me, or I'm choosing this because of me. And Knight of Wands, Strength, Judgment. You know, you show me strength to enforce your decision, that it's correct for you, and that you're having to remember this and reflect on it. Okay? Stand by it specifically. All right? I'm curious. Let's jump into that Six of Cups first. Let's see that Six of Cups, please. Show me that Six of Cups. Show me that Six of Cups. Show me that Six of Cups. Let's see that Six of Cups. Let's see that Six of Cups, please. That doesn't mean you're happy about it, that you're over the moon. It's the ownership of the decision. Okay? That's what I want you to understand. Queen of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, they're not making it easy on you. Okay. But also a refusal to acknowledge it, too. That doesn't help. Someone's refusing to acknowledge what they don't want to deal with, and that's never good. It's a weird sort of mix of pride, ambition, passion, and I know what's up. I have control over the situation, which is not true if we're busy denying the issue. And someone's very busy denying the issue. It's not hard. I don't know what you're talking about. I can handle this perfectly fine. I'm fine. It's 7 swords, 10 wands. That's no good. You don't just get to deny the issues and the burdens and be like, it's cool. Everything's cool in this connection. Why wouldn't it be? I guess maybe it's a you problem. You ever get one of those? I don't see a problem here. So we're in denial about it. That's no good. If you're going to have one of these connections, I don't care who it is, a cousin, a sibling, a mom, dad, an auntie, your bestie of 20, 30 years, and it gets really strained in the connection. I mean, super strained. And someone's like, no, it's not. Because then you get to do like this. I have no responsibility in how difficult it is between us. So it must be you. That's no good. And then to kind of have the arrogance to be like, everything's fine. That's a problem. I'm not laughing to be mean. I'm saying that just, it never works. You know, two people who care about each other, they address the issues, acknowledge their bullshit, and counter-correct in some way. I don't care what the relationship status is. That's how healthy relationships go. Okay. All right. I'm going to jump right over here into death. Okay. And if I have any more questions, we'll take a look at the sun. All right. Show me death, please. Show me death. Show me death. You know, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. It's just exhausting. Let's see death, please. And that could be you too, don't get me wrong. That's a shared connection. You could be like, everything's fine. It's not difficult at all. Maybe it's a you problem. That doesn't help. I don't think it's you. It does look like that's the character outside of you, however. But yeah, take it as it resonates. Let's see death, please. Somebody who makes these kind of decisions typically isn't in denial like that. Just FYI. 4 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Thank you. That's very honest of you. I appreciate it. You are a very consolidated Cancer. Once more, I'm not using that to be rude or insulting. You have to understand pros and cons, as we discussed. Your pro is emotional flexibility, empathy, sympathy, the whole thing. What many Cancers would call a curse is actually a superpower. Okay? Where your con kicks in is for that very reason. You are associated with too much emotional flexibility. Okay? It's interesting because you're cardinal. I would experience that more with mutable. Okay? Same thing with Libra. They get accused of that all the time, of being flaky. They can't make up their mind. Cancer, but from the emotional point of view. Real talk, I've been doing this a long time. I'm very familiar with all the signs, pros and cons. Don't get me started on Scorpios. We'll be here all day. To that effect, to see Cancer say, this is what's up, this is what I've decided, you have to be consolidated. That being said, I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Not because you're doing something that difficult, not because you're ending things. No, it's because you uniformly understand what's at stake and what's going on. You're not perfect. I'm not saying you're perfect. It took 2 to get into this situationship, and therefore it's going to take 2 to heal it. I'm not saying that option today. But it takes 1 to exit. So when I'm telling you I'm proud of you, you are very much consistent and consolidated to the truth. Will I see you go back and forth and hem and haw? Sure, absolutely. It's normal. But you just told me distinctly I don't want to hold on to this anymore. For you, that's a big deal. Because it's one of your faults. It's one of the reasons why you're accused of emotional flakiness. It's because you try to hold on to everything. You know? And that's okay. It's part of your gig. It helps you develop. Okay? But you have to understand those cups, when we add them up, some only have 10% of water in there. That doesn't mean it's precious. It just means it hasn't been filled in a long time. Okay? You have to know when to let some of those cups go. And you're saying whatever this is isn't rocking at all. You have very little interest in holding on to it, and you have very little love for holding on to this as well. That's kind of a big thing for you. So, just FYI. Just letting you know I understand you. I do want to go ahead and push that sun a little more. Okay? I get it. This does not bring joy. I get it. I get it. I don't need the backstory. You know the backstory. So far, you're on point. You're not showing me contradictions. Okay? But I do want to see, there's something in there. If anything, it's me needing to satisfy my curiosity. Let's see that sun, please. Show me the sun. 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 Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups, which you're actually open towards. I'm glad I took that extra step. Then there's that Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, your active communication, Seven of Cups, for which you are well known for. Again, it's that sense of being open, a little of this, a little bit of that. You do know this, you're being more open towards yourself, and you are communicating your expectations for yourself as an individual. You're saying it'd be much happier if I was me over here. Okay. Once again, a Seven of Cups for you, normal. How you're using it is correct. It's not about options in love here. It's about emotional openness. Okay? Not getting lost in the confusion of the feelings, but being open towards yourself. You're communicating what's in your best interest, as far as I can tell. And that, you're saying, is what's making you happy at this point. Oh, my, my, my. Yes, indeed. We're going to go ahead and skip that Two of Wands. I want to see you again once more. First with the King of Swords, and then we'll look at your Nine of Pentacles again. You're experienced, I get that. And you are making a very strong, I would say proclamation of individuation of self. So I want to see that King of Swords. Show me that King of Swords. You're used to it, though. You're used to it. It's not you're used to it. It's not that you're jumping for joy over this. It's, you know what it's like, is my point. To have to make these decisions in the absence of someone else's participation or the willingness to see, frankly, the fucking truth. Never mind, work through it. Am I right? Let's see that King of Swords. The Sun. Going back to this, the Star. Ten of Pentacles. You, very much what's on your mind is a happy, healthy foundation that brings you much joy. And you're saying, I can experience it for me, if nothing else. Wow. It's your vision. It's your dream. It's a long-standing desire. And the Sun, and you're just like, I can do it on my own. Oh my. Wow. I don't know what's all in there, but it's quite a bit. I know your resources are important to you. Your community is important to you. Therefore, your work, your career, and how you touch other people's lives every day is important to you. Some of you, your responsibility... I see. Okay. Some of you, your... Okay, slow down. Some of you, your responsibility is to showcase others or to make them more visible. You help other people rise their stars, which is how you function. It's very bright. You're good at it. Some of you, you associate this heavily with success. Your own personal sense of success is to show others or showcase others how bright they are. I don't quite know how to articulate it, but you put the spotlight on others, not necessarily yourself. And this is how you are successful. This is how you are so well known. The Cancer I'm looking at, you are very well known. But your job is to put other people forward, and you're good at it. You're just like, I did that, I built it on my own, and I can do it on my own. You don't seem to be worried about that. You seem to be very secure in this, which is good. Probably what's making you easier, it's easier for you to let this go and not hold on to it, is knowing that most of this is on you and on your back. With or without you. I can do this with or without you. Apparently you can. My. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Nine of Pentacles again. What is that? What is that? What is that? Spotlight, searchlight. What is that? What is that? I understand the context. Why is it such it's a keyword? Searchlight, spotlight. What is this? How am I putting this? Part of what you do is that you search for talent. You screen talent. What is that? Screen talent, screening, something to do. What is that? Spotlight, searchlight. Anyway, I think the major point here is that you know how to stand up well for yourself, and you're very good at what you do. And you like it. You like it a lot. It gives you much joy. It brings you much joy. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see that Nine of Pentacles, please. Show me that Nine of Pentacles. The World, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. 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 You're opening up to new, so. Don't get me wrong, it's in the closing position because you are indeed closing something else out. And here we have the rotating door effect. So as one door closes, some others apparently open. You're aware of this. Again, very conscientious, singular decision that you're making. And it's, as far as I can tell, it's correct for you. 1,000%. And that's all I ask of anybody. Just know that it's for you. Just know. Just know. All right? You want the best for your foundation and everything that you do. You're taking that with you. Make no mistake. You know, I've started over once. I can do it again. This kind of thing. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I mean, honey, go on then. Go on then. Go on then. Whichever this is, you've earned your freedom from it. I don't know. I'm not doing a past orientation, guys. I'm just trying to jump into September. And all I can tell you is that you're lining yourself up for the proposition of what's best for you, as well as some very strong sense of new. As one door continuously closes, all I see you doing is opening up to you. Okay. The Knight of Wands. Show me that Knight of Wands, please. Let's see that Knight of Wands. Let's see that Knight of Wands, please. Show me that Knight of Wands. Let's see the Knight of Wands, please. Strength. Some of you have some really prominent Leo in your chart. Excuse me, I need to take a sip. So for those of you who hate the sound, you know what's coming. Okay? Oh. There you are, darling. You're at the bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles. Yeah, baby. Go on in. Go. Go. You don't need to be here. Bye. Looks like you got about 1,000 other things to do, and they're all good. Once more, you're not perfect. I'm not saying you didn't go through mountains of pain and oodles of discomfort and a sense of... See, again, I have to point this out to people. What I see here, the opposite's also true. That tells me you spent a lot of time and activity holding on to this for various reasons, and all those reasons began to shrink over time. until we couldn't do it anymore. Okay? So the opposite's true as well, or proposes as truth. That tells me that energy hasn't changed and it has no intention to. And you literally had the thought as well as almost the literal words that fell out your mouth. I could be happy on my own. In fact, I know I could be. And you kind of took it from there. So granted, what I'm saying is accelerated. I don't have all the background noise of past orientation. I just see your determined mindset. And it's a hell of a thing. And here it is again with the reflection of time. You say you being so practical, resourceful, and reliable, you're saying? Pulling through with strength, time and again with strength, has helped put you in the position where you are today and future, where you're quite comfortable. And you know yourself really darn well. Okay? Your sense of strength and perseverance and powering through, even when things got really difficult, said all into your character and sense of comfort for you in the future. You have really mastered your sense of will and fortitude and what you're doing and why. Okay, so I don't want you to doubt that. Let's take a look at judgment. We're going to go and skip strength. I have to kind of hold fast to that assessment. Some of you had a very powerful Leo season, which we just exited. Or you got some really interesting Leo in your chart. But it seems to guide you well. I also, don't get me wrong, I also see elements of Aquarius here. We got some Taurus, fixed sign energy in here today. Okay. Oh, look at that. Even Scorpio too. Oh my. Well, it's no wonder you look so darn consolidated. You have all that fixed energy running around for some of you. Let's see that judgment, please. Show me that judgment. Show me that judgment. Show me that judgment. Let's see that judgment, please. I will say this. I agree with your assessment. You will open the doors to new when you're ready. You're just aware of it. But it looks like we need to finalize this transition. All right. There's that death. 10 of Wands. King of Cups. Wow. Jeez, honey. Wow. This was hard for you to listen to. It was hard with judgment. There's that background work, all right. And reflection of how far you've come, stability, how you can rely and count upon yourself. It was you that was packing the strength. It was you that was packing the resources. It was you that was packing the vision of sunshine, happiness, etc. Remember that 10 of Wands back here as I saw it attached to the outside individual? Possibly a fire sign. Does not have to be. Just FYI, Aries, Leo, Sag. Once more, does not have to be. It was just, for some reason, it was just such a prominent signature, so I feel like the obligation to say so. Judgment and the 10 of Wands back here with death, you putting it into this heaviness that, frankly, this connection or this person refused to acknowledge was the day you kind of set your heart free in the King of Cups. So, man, look at that. You got all the fixed signs in here today. I mean, well, I cannot begin to tell you how impressed I am with your massive level of consolidation, independence, and I mean, this is what I would heavily associate with not just fixed, but fixed. You know, there's a lot of fixed in here, honey. They're all here. You're packing the kings and the power cards. So yeah, you know, the day you stop messing around with that burden that this person refuses to acknowledge, and the connection is like literally the day you freed yourself and also your sense of heart. And you can only look back in the comfort of your throne in future. It's in the comfort that you trusted yourself. That's where that comfort comes from. That you did the right thing, and that sometimes it pays to be strong, even if it hurts, right? It's not enough to put up with something or hold on to it. You could do that with appliances that you might think you could fix. And then it turns into 6 months and a couple of years. And the next thing you know, it's just another thing in your garage taking up dust. And you lose the inclination to fix it, or it doesn't want to be fixed, or it doesn't want to participate in the repairs. I had a similar reading for like that Capricorn a long time ago. I even said about that broken toaster or something like that. I don't know. My point is, it's done. I like how you gaze upon yourself in future to reassure yourself of how far you've come. You seem to be enjoying a great deal of strength of will, self, and resilience, and getting back to what matters. You don't seem to be in a rush with those aces, which is good. I don't want people to be, but I like that you know that they're there, and that makes me happy. Okay. That's what makes me happy. I want you to take some time to enjoy you, get reacquainted with you, and your standing with yourself. All right, you already have remarkable standing, exterior, external. I want you to kind of have that moment, honey. Have that glory. Have that. I don't mean pride here. I mean just let it wash over you about you as a person and how strong you've been. You deserve to luxuriate a little bit in who you are. Okay. Based on what I've seen here today, you did some really hard things. But you did some really hard things understanding it was correct. And that's all I know. I like that a lot. You feel so much better, don't you? Well, you're not quite there yet. But that sense of freedom, and I can breathe. And that's not my bullshit anymore. We can breathe in the heart. Okay. Wow. That was good. It's only 26 minutes. What? Tarot lady say what? I thought that one was going to be a 40 minutes. Like, oh Lord, they're going to be so pissed. It's 40 minutes. Nope. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Wunderbar. Excellent. All right. That's you. Let your fears dissolve. Full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Honor your feelings. First quarter moon in Pisces. Yes. I feel like there's... Yep. Keep your heart open. First quarter moon in Libra. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm taking Minnie to a big old carnival this weekend. I haven't been to one in a while, but it's like, forget it, let's do it. You know, I know it's stuffy, hot, and it's overpriced, but there's something about the big wheel, isn't it? Something about that big wheel, you know? I don't know, for a moment, it's almost like you're on top of the world. You have a little moment to yourself, a waffle cone. What is it about the big wheel, guys? It brings you back. It brings you back every time, that freaking big wheel. Oh, the prizes are horrible. Everything costs everything. But that big wheel, that's why you go. Yeah? Whatever. Anyway, it's like pulling teeth. Not anymore. Teeth is in reverse, honey. Control, change. I don't want to change, or someone's just like trying to control the situation by denying it. That is absolutely a control tactic. Well, if I just deny everything about how different, then I don't have to deal with it. And it is a form of control. That would explain that little fire stamp I'm saying there in all the negative ways. Because again, all elements can be positive and negative. All elements, no exception. That would explain it. Someone's using their ambition negatively in the form of drive, control, by denying it. And that's how we maintain order. No. That's how you create chaos, long-standing chaos. Anyway, we ain't got to pull teeth no more. Okay, bears in reverse. Strength, resourceful. Someone here is not that strong and they're not that resourceful. Therefore, they have to rely on control tactics to feel indeed in control. It's the opposite of. I see all the power really being generated from you in terms of strength and resources. Let's make that clear. So that tells me the person who feels they have the least amount of strength, sense of success, or resources, of course, is the one who's most likely to use control tactics because they don't have anything. You identify that foundation 100% with you. Distance, journey, the ocean. Okay, it's on the sideways. We're not quite done crossing the distance yet, but we're getting there. Okay. and dolphins. Playfulness, cooperation, okay? A sense of easing the heck up. You have a couple of points for that when things get more relaxed for you, when you feel like you're, I don't know, when things you just get back into a place of goodness for you and standing and confidence and assurity, okay? Things will ease up, I have no doubt. All right. What were we talking about, baby? I don't like it. I don't like it. When somebody has the least amount of power, do you notice how they run their mouth the most? I tell you what. I tell you what. The person who has the least amount of power, they have to generate it out of somewhere. And it's usually lies and manipulation and just frankly avoidance. It's a kind of control tactic. It's supposed to keep you guessing, well, I'm not going to tell you why I'm upset or angry today. You figure it out. Does this person not have a job? What is going on, man? Seriously, all the strength and resources come from you. And if all they got is in the connection with you, which ain't so great anymore, it does not cause joy, it does not spark joy. You have made that very clear. You're better off on your own. It's like, well, let's just avoid it. That's how I control it, but I just let you know I'm going to make things worse because I'm not happy. Okay, that's a control tactic. Trust in divine timing. You've done that. It reflects well for you in judgment and future. Again, when you're sitting on your throne in reflection of who you are and how far you have come. Okay? Messages and dreams. So you've had an increase in dream frequency about yourself, your path, your destiny, trying to understand it. What does it mean? And then, frankly, just trying to hone in on your dreams. You want something in your life that's a little bit more nurturing, a little more compassionate, a little bit more I can care about you and prove it. It's not enough to say I care about you. The nurturing says I can back it up too. So love, nurture, comparing, not comparing. Comparing? What does that mean? You had something to compare it to? Someone that shows up and actually wants to be there and is positive and supportive? What is that? You have something to compare it to? Something, anyway, get lost in that. But compassion is what I meant to say. Something that's more compassionate, yielding, okay? And loving, kind, considerate, cooperative. New love? Oh, I know. I saw it. You're not going to rush into it right away. You're going to take your time with that. You have aces before you, and you're treating them with the utmost respect of new beginnings when you're ready. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Cancer, honey, I hope this helped you. Congratulations. Take care. Be well.